Guys, welcome back to another video. So I want to make this video as a bookmark for myself and also kind of allow you guys to understand the life cycle, life stage we are in building a company, especially with AI. I tell, well, this is the analogy I use, right? When we were in the dot-com computer era, etc., right? People weren't adopting the systems like, now nobody can live without a computer, right? But back then, it was a learning curve. It was a curve for implementation integration, right? So what happened was the people that are successful or that came out successful were the ones that help the integration within the companies, right? And bring them into the digital era, right? So many billionaires were made from that, right? Like for example, even Elon Musk, right? Him onboarding finance on a platform like PayPal, right? Which was revolutionary, right? So things like that, and then even Elon Musk, even with OpenAI, right? So he's basically the thing is your idea doesn't have to be revolutionary in the sense, right? Or it does have to be revolutionary, but you just have to be first, essentially, right? And you got to be ahead of the curve. Now, that's very important in a company today because scale and innovation is what's very important right now, right? Because you can do the same things, but problem is people suck at differentiation and people suck at actually solving a problem, right? Where and addressing a big enough market for that problem, right? Yeah, for example, like I can solve this problem, but it solves only a problem for small businesses to mid market, right? So when you have a business that is catered towards small business or even mid market, your ceiling is gonna be very low. Okay, compared to if you target big businesses, right? With a lot of freaking money to spend, aka basically every big company ever, right? They're really catering towards big businesses first because that's where the money is, and they're if you solve a problem good enough, right? They will open their checkbooks gladly, especially if it makes the ROI makes sense to them, right? So now, uh, I've been a trader for the past about what 7 years, 6, 7. Oh my god, I hate that. God, I'm making this video. I should have gone to prayer. I'm Muslim, so I should have gone to prayer tonight. But I've been working. Okay, why am I getting so deep with you guys? Okay, anyway. Okay, so, the space, right? I've met with a lot of founders actually, and the thing is that's so cool is they a lot of people have caught on to the idea that there's so much legacy systems, right? And that's just done and over. It doesn't matter how regulatory, how compliance is very hard within the industry, etc. There is a way to implement AI, even if there's a lot of regulatory concerns, right? Or compliance concerns, right? The AI doesn't have to own initially everything at first, but you have to make an entry with AI where you're not really solving compliance or regulatory issues, but you could be like an intelligence layer, right? You can be addition, right? And then once you have enough data, once you have enough build enough of a moat, then you can control the whole layer, right? Or the whole aspect, right? And a starting company, you should never be in that regulatory or compliance environment because first it's a money burn, plus it's a trust issue, plus especially if you're not a veteran, there's really hard. It's really hard to build the trust. Okay, so for my example, for my tax credit business, so the industry has a really big problem of anecdotal systems and not very systemized, right? And capturing variances, uh, document drifts, and etc. Right? So that's what my platform solves. And I initially had a different idea going into this venture, and I basically humbled myself. Okay, I thought, oh my god, like my first initial idea, which is a valid idea and it can be a proven idea, but there's just so much concerns with the idea, and most and trust is a factor, right? So um, that idea turned to be a later stage idea, right? Even though what I'm building right now is a bigger idea than my original, but this idea now is built on top as an intelligence layer, right? So it makes it easier to market it as such and even gain the contracts. And I have gained pilot agreements from top syndicator and a top developer so far, and I've been only probably doing this like aggressively for the past 2 months, right? Way better or way faster than my B2C platform, the casual LinkedIn social app, right? And I'll get into that later as well. But Alhamdulillah, mashallah, I've made incredible progress in my tax credit business idea, my platform, which is already built out. Um, and I've been talking to people like, and I'm so grateful that people, directors, VPs, um, managers have given me their time, their input, their insights, and it's allowed me to build this platform honestly because I don't know if you guys know. Well, I'm 20, right? So what happens in when you're in a legacy industry, you need to first have domain knowledge. And how the hell would I know all the processes, internal processes, systems, or what's lacking, what's there is, and the responsibilities for each persona, meaning the developer, the syndicator, investor, lender, etc. Right? So those are very important to know, and also um, what actually are the problems in the industry, right? What are the inefficiencies, right? And I've learned all of that, and then I've also verified all that by talking to multiple people about the same issues across the biggest syndicators, the biggest developers. So that validated the idea. But my initial idea was just, or what I was leading with initially that I've pivoted from now since then was an idea where things are tracked in Excel essentially, and what happens is the Excel becomes too big, which is still a valid issue. That is still an issue, but so we would basically have all the data extracted on our platform, saved on our platform, right? Making just document visibility and clarity much better, right? So that was a great idea. It still is going to be a good idea, um, but the market for that is you have to convince people to use it, right? So the problem is most company or most investors, whatnot, they would prefer to use interns or um, just yeah, intern work, just manually do the reconciliations and all that, right? So you'd have to you'd have to like solve it, sell them, right, on why they should use yours instead, right? But with my current idea, it's a known problem, known issue that's been confirmed, and they desperately want a solution. So, again, you can't save something that doesn't want to be saved, right? So, for this, my pivot now, they want to be saved, right? So, it made it much easier to come in now, right? And after just one meeting, I'm getting pilots, right? They want to give me their documents, me running that through my system, etc. Right? So night and day difference. Okay. So that's what a high value B2B SaaS looks like these days, right? With the help of AI, right? And AI has also made productivity 5 to 10 times faster, which is what I like to say, right? and what I see, right? Essentially, the people that are putting 80 hours work weeks pre 2022, 2021, right? Now you can possibly get the same amount of work done in 8 to 16 hours. And I'm kind of living proof. Not gonna lie, I get a lot of stuff done. Like from either my platform design, building, to just sales, networking, all that. It just takes so much less time, right? And I'm amazed and I'm really grateful because I have a lot of stuff going on. Like it allows me to focus on myself and also my other venture, like that's my social app, and then also trading, right? So, and now my social life, okay? I have a social life now, guys. Oh my god. Okay? I have a goddamn social life. Um, but my company comes first, okay? I want to save all the exquisite vacations till um I get somewhere and build the generational stuff. Then I feel like I could enjoy all the trips then, right? But right now I'm very comfortable just having a social life that I've never had before, having friends, okay? Um, Life is just great, okay? Okay, what? I'm sidetracked. Okay. Now, okay. Uh, to, well, you guys are here for my trading journey as well, but being a trader for the past 6 years have been extremely isolating, okay? No friends, okay? But that's what you have to do to get to a point. And then when you get to the point, things don't feel as hard anymore. It feels easier than last time, right? And then that's when you can really give yourself the time to explore, to reap the rewards, right? That's delayed gratification, and that delayed gratification comes into my businesses now because I see myself becoming a billionaire from this. Okay, um, and that's why I'm making this video. So I'm gonna look back, and I'm just gonna reflect from this video. And so, like I said, for my tax credit idea, I have one syndicator, one developer that's piloting this and willing to work on me with this, right? Um, so and I'm now since I have validation from both, it makes it easier for outreach too. So I'm just gonna keep outreaching, and seeing where that goes. And guys, do you know that when did I start using LinkedIn? Uh, from about 4 months ago, I never used LinkedIn, and now I'm a LinkedIn warrior. Maybe not even 4 months ago. Yeah, 4 months ago. It's 4 months. Wait, it's gonna be March 3. Yeah, about 4 months, right? And I never used LinkedIn before, and now I've just like am on LinkedIn a lot. So it's crazy. So it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. Um, and I just am grateful. I am really grateful. My life is just, it's a blessing to be tired like this. I'm very tired right now, but it's a blessing because you're investing in yourself, and that's the biggest reward in this life that you can even take, right? So many people are just like faking it, like going on vacation, but then they come back home, they're in debt, they don't have a stable job. Like, what's the point of a vacation, bro? Like, you're just coming back to a hellhole, right? Like, they just don't want to build a foundation, right? And so many people are just coping. So it's in 2026, it's very normalized for cope, and that cope is like, oh my god, I'm so happy, but wait, I'm 300 pounds. Like, how are you happy? Like, okay. And how are you happy if you're in debt? How are you happy just partying all night and day? How are you happy just doing nothing all day? How are you happy working for someone all day? How are you happy when you have no freedom, right? Just cope. You can, like, so all this cope just needs to be filtered out, right? And there is nothing better than investing in yourself. As humans, we are given a life, right? Um, I plan to leave a legacy, and that legacy is gonna be the social app, hopefully, and then also just the impact I make and the money I give back, right? But it's very important to just not be selfish, because yes, and I'll apply this to the training journey, right? Make the money, right? When you make the money, now what, right? So what? You made the money, okay? So what? You make more than anyone. You make someone's yearly salary in a month, okay? So what, right? But it's what you do as a person, what you do with it, and um, just giving back, uh, being the kindness in this world. That's the only way I felt myself feel good about being alive, right? And not just being depressed and just having a void in me, right? And in this world, God teaches you to be selfless, right? And that I believe is the correct path. When you help others, do good, be good, spread positivity. Um, I think you are. It's what makes your life meaningful, right? Um, but yeah, so that's one takeaway. And I plan to build mosque. I plan to help the mental health crisis with my casual my link. It's casual social app, right? So it's like a casual LinkedIn, right? People need an outlet more than ever. They need to meet people uh, that are on the same wavelength as them, same aspect in life, same interest, hobbies, same path in life, right? It's just so hard to meet these people, right? And that's what my platform, the Casual Social app, would solve. I've been working on this for almost a year and a half now. Isn't that crazy? It's a big platform. I have a team for that as well. But this is ultimately my way of giving back as well into this world. Because I feel like it's mental health isolation is a very big issue now, and it'll only get bigger of an issue with AI, right? The digital wave era. Oh my God, I could fall asleep right now. Um, but I just wanted to give you a good life update, and in regards to trading, I am still trading. Some days I will skip it because I am not bound to it. I do have expenses coming up, um, creeping up. So, not saying I'm well, I need to sustain a bit of my life or and everything around me right now, which is fine. I have reserves for that, but you obviously don't want to burn money. So that's the only reason I'm kind of still actively trading. But I'm really focused on my companies now, and trading was a stepping stone. Like I tell everyone, trading is a stepping stone, and now I'm building companies that I never thought I could at 20, right? And this is incredible because I can't believe I'm doing this at 20. Like I'm talking to people that make millions of dollars. Um, they're giving me their time. Such high-ranking people with decades of experience working at top companies. JP Morgan, uh, NEF, NRP, Michaels, Dominium, all these companies. It's crazy. It's crazy. And um, being on the same field as them, right? And coming in as a 20-year-old and just knowing my stuff and solving a problem, right? And everybody I feel has respected me, and I've given that respect back, and it's amazing to feel this way. And um, I feel like I am destined for greatness, and I feel like this is it. I found my path. I can't believe it, but I did. Okay. Um, I'm so excited to see where I am in a year from now, 6 months from now. But it's crazy because I would have never expected to start this company, my tax credit company, um, and even continue with the social app because for the longest I was so comfortable with just the money that I was making from trading. and that is comfortable money. But I realize there's more than just trading. And I want to make an actual good impact, a long lasting impact, right, on this world. And that's where both these companies come in. And if I can revolutionize the industry whilst helping people, that's the ultimate dream, right? And that would make my life really complete. And yeah, I would need like basically nothing other than these going well for me, and also good wife, loving wife, and kids. So after that, I can just go be on vacation every single day, uh, and just yeah, that's the life goal I'm in. Don't deviate from it. You are capable. You have come so far. I wish I could tell you guys how far I've come. Maybe I'll make it on the day of my birthday when I turn 21. But realistically, I shouldn't have. I don't know how I'm here. Okay, I literally came from basically nothing. So, yeah. So it's like it's not imposter syndrome, but it's also like, dang, I can't believe I'm here. Especially if you can like compare. Not saying it's good to compare, but um, other people I grew up with, and seeing where they headed and seeing where I headed, I feel like God um, gave me a big purpose and gave me a purpose, and I trusted God. I had my faith in God. I believed in God, and this is where I am now. Okay, um, and faith is so god dang important. So important. To be grounded, to be guided, to have purpose, to have a sense of self, to have um, someone always there, right? God, right, for you, right? I'm literally falling asleep right now. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this update. So to summarize, I've secured 2 pilots for the tax credit company. My casual LinkedIn social app is has great progress. Been working on it for a year and a half almost so far. Should come out in the next 2 to 3 months, hopefully. I said that like a year ago, but didn't come. It's been delayed for a year. Okay. Okay. But great things take time, and um, I can't wait to see where you are. I'm in and with trading, still doing that. I will maybe get back to sometimes videos, like providing updates sometimes. I don't know. I'll see. Um, God will help me find a wife, kids. Um, yeah, I feel like that's my calling. I feel like I figured out my calling, which is very rare for a 20-year-old to do. Okay, but have a lot figured out, and I'm very grateful that I do, and I can't wait to see. I can't wait to see where you are in a year. All right, see you guys tomorrow, or no, not tomorrow. I'll see you guys around. Okay. I hope you guys. If y'all guys have any questions about business, B2B, B2C, um, trading related questions, just text me, call me. You can't call me. Don't have my number. Oh my god, I'm about to fall asleep. Okay, okay, I gotta stop. I gotta stop. I'm listening to Charlie XCX right now. What the hell? All right, love you guys. Peace out. Bye.